I will see you next time for an ever so complex.
Whoa. Whoa. Wall. He remains saying wall.
You return again. Why? Truly. I have seen you do some, but you should not be keeping quiet for my approval. The practice of mindfulness is its own reward. Do you enjoy gazing at my form? Is that it? These ideas are not my own. They are merely the truth plucked from existence and communicated clearly. Yet you continue to speak to me about this thinking that I have no need for this. I expect a silent gratitude that is... I expect living beings not wasting my gift with dialogue. And this placating of me makes my molecules lose vibration, making me cold. Indeed. Yeah.
Today, we will be playing a popular and complicated game. This is a game in the Eurogame tradition, one of resource. It's based on the 20th century dairy wars between England, France, and Belgium, called Cream Cap. We will both attempt to outproduce the cream that the other is attempting to. Would you like to hear the rules? I'm so excited to speak for a very long time!
Parker does indeed speak for a very long time, spending roughly 45 minutes going into excruciating detail.
I'll play as Belgium, which has a +3 bonus to currency exchange, which means you can be either England or France. Which will you choose? Ha! That's definitely a bad move. In the Cream Capitalist Championships, England is well known to be at a disadvantage because of the cow wandering exploit. Think of the exploit! And I can confidently say that there will be none of this tomfoolery, getting my emotions all twisted up with your sexy situations. I will keep my emotions in check and my resources properly allocated. Begin!
Parker distributes the pieces. You receive 5 cards with various types of cream-making machinery on them, 6 bulk cooling tank pieces, 24 cream maker worker pieces, a pasteurization token, and 8 or 9 things you can only describe as shapes. Though the rules are intricate, they are no match for your intellect and resource-mongering capabilities.
I'll go first so you can see how a turn usually goes. It consists of 5 phases.
Parker does a mathematical dance between placing workers, spawning new chits and chips fly through his fingers, and it serves to remind you just how well made the pieces really are.
it's my turn. I'm prioritizing fermentation technology, the last step in the cream making process. Now you go.
Before long, your factory return goes back to Parker, who spends 10 more minutes going through.
I've invested in new technologies. Once my factories are complete, my process will be airtight. Making cream? Okay, I get the hint. I won't send it.
You and Parker seem to be naked. At turn 14, you see a critical opening. The simple act of exchanging resources without your opponent noticing is a myth. And in the end, the extra bulk cooling tank token made itself quite useful.
Damn! If I could only sell my last bulk cooling tank, I could get past him. You win! I can't outdo the Milkmaster. I will see you next time for our relationships. Ultimate dice roll.
Welcome back. So, here is this whole house is going to... Right now, I have 4 pieces I'd like to display, and we have 4 really excellent pieces of wall real estate to make use of. and I'd love... Let's jump right in, shall we? The first one is this. It's done in the... He was actually... so moody. Shall we talk about it? Very well. You think we should display this one? Most excellent. Now, on to location. Like this? You have quite an eye, I think. It looks fantastic there. There are more to go through. The gap... Come back to me here.
Whoops! Go meet me at the Daring and Daring...
Mateo has been searching for so long you've nearly...
Davy!
Davy leaps into Mateo's arms, and the two enjoy... Ruff, ruff.
Oh, Davy, you're back! What's gotten into you, huh, bud? Taking off like that. Oh, I can't believe you found him! Good job leading us to those strays, Davy. Very clever. Is that what this was all? Ruff, ruff. I'm guessing he had another friend with him when you found him? They were trapped and you really are a rescue hound. That's all right. Let's take a look at you. Hey, little guy. Come on out. Ruff, 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 ruff. Is that really you? Stitch! Stitch is my little troublemaker. He was always falling off. That's the problem with Freyhounds. That's how he got his name, isn't it, buddy? But one day, he took off and never came back. That's when I realized just how many strays there were around the house. All of them, just like Stitch. Lost and alone. So I started the rescue. And I just kept searching. When Davy disappeared, I thought it was happening all that time I dedicated to looking after them. And I still let one slip away. They're my responsibility. Maybe you're right. Maybe I've realized something over the last few days. When you're on your own, everything is so much heavier. You're carrying all the weight, and if something falls... But since you've been helping look for Davy, it's felt more like I had a partner in all this. Someone who cared about my little family as much as I do. Now that Davy's home, the thought... Honestly, you've become part of the family. And I don't want to lose that. Then what would you... I've never really had a lot of time to go out with someone, but I'd love to make the time to be with you. Me too. I want to keep talking. He's had one Chanel. Come by later so we can talk more.
Well done, Jonathan, you cad. Oh, it's you. My friend. We are friends. Very good friends, I might add. I am a master of relationships, you see. I have procured one date index for myself, and egad, the functionality is fecund. I have you in here. So much more to go, but I quite love filling in all the little bubbles and baubles. Now that we are friends indeed, you must show me yours, since I showed you mine. Splendid! Go ahead and give me all the dirty little secrets. They aren't dirty to me, you see. One could say petroleum is filthy. My flame. Let's see what we've got in the books for you, player. Now, I call you player, since you seem to have your way with everything in this very house. Why, just look at the list of scandals. In alphabetical order, of course. Sleeping in your bed has turned into sleeping with your bed. I won't be able to sleep at all after hearing that criminal Pin has made their final heist. A theft! The Lothario cabinet has charmed you and held you. I refuse to believe that the trash can has charmed you so. You took a chance on love with that inordinately complex die, and one is... So even the clothes you are wearing now are draped on you ever so inappropriately. Do not... You and the and made love and made you our dishware into believing he loves you. Shameful. You have burned yourself with the fires of love. How the gossip spreads like wildfire. Sparks have flown between you and those electrical individuals. They caught into a conflagration of love. You've gotten yourself into the vacuum's bag. A love most befouled. I can read all about what you've been doing with all the books around here. No, I'm not frightened of bad dreams. The real nightmare is how many things you have gotten yourself. Safe has scandalized me for so long with her kinky iniquity. And now she has made the curtain sings of scandal. You and the towel have stayed. Cracks appear in my own form as I find out you wanton. Darkness surrounds me as I find out that you've fallen in love with the Lord of Shadows himself. This low amount of lovers, it is not quite enough to pique my interest. If you were to say, make it a menage, then I might be swayed to think of you a little differently. A little more, if you desire it, of course. I eagerly await.
Barry's usual sunny smile.
Oh, I'm afraid you've caught me at one of my... Why do they drop hats? You know how sometimes you just accept a sentiment and face value? I'm gonna have to look that one up. Right, quite right. You know how we were talking about my useless brain having more holes in it than a natural sponge? Don't be self-critical to the point of self-flagellation. It's a unique approach, but I can give it a go. Now, I've been taking the advice to start writing things down so I don't forget them. Look, the first thing I wrote about was you advising me to start writing things down. remember to use yellow eyeshadow to highlight the important things. At least wait. Oh, you're right. That's okay? I'm not sure I follow. I did remember to do that at least. Yeah. Yeah, I did the thing. Well, that brings me to the actual problem with the whole, what do you do when you forget to write stuff down so you don't forget it later? Right? I've managed to jot down some important. I just remembered that there's something I forgot to write down and then forgot because I keep forgetting to write things down before I forget them. When I remember, it really has. Whether it's just a to-do list or things you've said to me that I don't want to forget, it feels like getting some sense of control, if that makes sense. It does feel really positive. Like I accomplished something, which is, you have such a beautiful... I don't even feel compelled to draw a tenuous simile involving makeup. I just love the way you think. You're right. This is hard for me. Sometimes I know I should do something. I just thank you. You're the first one I've met who's... Well, on that note, I best be off. Oh, and I must make an...
You arrive at the site of the competition. Seemingly every object in the house has come out. The buzz in the air is full of expectation.
This is it. The big event. It's intimidating. All the screaming fans, all the other whoever organized this thought of... Yo, I forgot to ask you last night. Did you talk to any of the other objects for the quiz? Okay, this one has big words, though. It says here on the practice test... What two schools of thought do existentialists oppose? At least this isn't a... Okay, time's up. Thank you so... I wouldn't be here without you. Wish me luck.
Stepford performs reasonably well and is awarded.
Wow! A silver medal? You even discovered Doug! That's incredible!
I've been here all along, but yeah.
I guess, for once, I get to be my own trophy. It's everything. I guess I could have used a bit more sleep, but who cares? It was... How could I ever express my gratitude? You sure there's nothing I can do? I promise not to ignore you in public now that I'm all rich and famous. Yours will always be one of my favorite faces to see around. You're pretty cool, you know that?
Ah, man, this isn't where the experience... We're meeting at the weight rack. See you tomorrow.
Shelley's endless energy doesn't seem to have lessened any today. When you see her, she's clutching a duster a bit...
Oh my god, look who... I was just thinking about you, and here you are. I mean, I thought about you all night after you left, and it definitely worked this time. You're probably thinking I sound like a major creep, but I assure you it was all...
She's still holding the feather duster so tightly, you worry it may snap. A distinct possibility with...
Me? Oh god, hey, so like, I know you've been real busy with all the things you've been up to, like sitting on the couch, sitting at the computer, taking naps, but since you haven't really been looking at me, like, ever, I mean, like, I'm cool with it. Dust is great. It's so powdery, but it's making me sneeze, and that makes it a lot harder to hang onto these walls, so... Like, live to the fullest and dust me!
Shelley thrusts the feather duster out towards you. Withdrawing her hand so swiftly, you nearly let the duster fall. Your humble feather duster. You've never been all that... Shelley has her eyes shut tightly as she waits for you to dust her. She looks oddly nervous.
None at all! Oh, I've never wanted anything like I want this dusting, Broderina.
Shelley's reassurances aren't all that convincing, but you suppose a little dusting never hurt anybody? Shelley winces when the duster makes contact with her, and once or twice she looks as if she wants to complain, but eventually she relaxes under the duster's touch, and she actually seems pretty pleased with your work. You try to hand the duster back to her, but she shakes her head.
You keep it. Wow, look at us, huh? You actually talked to me, and now you've actually cleaned me. Our relationship is deepening already. You're not gonna leave now, are you? I'm not nervous. I don't spend every waking moment gripped by the fear of failure. I think positive thoughts around the clock. Look, buddy, pal, Boo Bear, you're a human being and not a shelf, so like, I don't know if you can understand the kind of stuff, and that's okay. Nobody understands the pressure. Personally, I love being so unique that nobody gets me. Imagine if I was one of those people who had tons of friends who supported them. Where would I be then? Don't be so sure. Also, hey, ouch. You think just because people believe in me and support me, I'd suddenly shake off the fear of falling? Wow, I'd like to get a taste of some of that positive thinking for myself. Tell you what, pal. Why don't I show you just what kind of life I live? Next time you come back, I'll give you a day in the life of a shelf. And then you can see just how and why I maintain such an impressively sunny and positive outlook. It totally is. See you next time, pal.
Cool kid, welcome back. You feeling hungry? Let me see what I've got. Freezer burn. What is that smell? Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on. The ice tray is clean. What? Wait, I know what it is. This is kind of embarrassing, but I think I'm holding. To be honest with you, I'm kind of embarrassed. I can't believe I let something go bad on my watch. It's not cool at all. Really? Thank you. I think it's in the back and I can't reach. Let me think what it could be. Cold Snap. I bet it is the Thai food. Can you grab that? It's all stuck together. Oh no, that's 100%, 1,000. Toss it out, toss it out. Oh, I wonder if the cake is still any good. Yeah, we might want to pitch that. I'm sorry I couldn't keep it all fresh for you, but I do want to thank you for helping me out here. I don't know, cool kid. You're being really awesome about all this. I appreciate it. But I've got to get to cleaning. That slime back there is going to take some scrubbing. I'd rather do this by myself. But again, super cool of you to offer.
For the first time since you've met him, Freddy looks angry. His voice is an intimidating roar.
Listen, shithead! You get the fuck out of my way! Let me do this! Who I really am, a monster who ruins your food! I'm
Freddy falls back against the wall, one hand clutching his chest as he struggles to catch his breath. He seems to be waging some sort of He is a shadow of the monster he just was. Quiet.
Please, just go.
He is gone. Freddy looks away from you, exiting without a word.
I see you are trying to talk to our fridge friend as well. He isn't responding to much as of late. It's hard to say. Usually Freddy keeps everyone in the kitchen on their toes with his puns. But since the last time you spoke to him, I can't even get him to crack a joke. He's giving us all the cold shoulder. Oh, drat. A bad pun myself. Perhaps I'm taking his place. You have to talk to him. Get him to open up again. Come back at night. He's been keeping odd hours, so it might be worth catching him then. I have no idea what he's been doing, but I hear him up and about. And keep in mind, we've seen what he's capable of. It might not be pretty.
The waves. This painting evokes in me the most wonderful combination of restfulness. It is a mixture deeply to be savored. How lovely to see. I wish we had time for some gallery work to meet me there, won't you?
Sup, dork? Smile looking fresh today. You get those teeth whitened? Totally. Your physical appearance and hygiene is super important in determining my attraction. Teeth are fascinating, you know? Did you know biologists theorize that teeth were originally hardened scales on... In fact, if you look at modern shark scales or dermal denticles, so your teeth were most likely fish scales originally. Isn't that super upsetting? Sure, maybe not now. But just wait until you get stuck ruminating about it at 2 a.m. That's when the real fun starts. Anyway, you're just in time. I think I finally found an activity we can So I know you ultimately weren't into Share Bucket or... Which personally I think is kind of a garbage opinion, but I still want to bang, so The good news is, there's a brand new app that just rolled out. You want to hear about it? It's called VidBucket. It's a video app that exclusively features car crashes, really gnarly ones. And sorry, I was so excited, I kinda got started watching without you. Totally my bad. But the good news is, there's still over 253,000 Crash videos we can watch together. Man, it's gonna be so tight. Oh, absolutely, dork. Nothing more fun than an endless stream of a relentless graphic, and it's not limited to just our country. See, every country in the world, and the less government oversight, the sicker the carnage. Total splatterfest. It's legit. You ready? Okay, let's get ready for senseless Oh, can you press the play button for me? My ripped fucking fingers are kinda tired. They were pretty busy last night, if you know what I'm saying. Crow-whatting? Sorry, when shit sounds too boring, my brain totally just blanks it out. I've already forgotten whatever dumb thing you just asked me. Anyway. I was texting Abby all night. She forgot to block me on WhatsApp. Gotta block me on literally everything or else I always find a way through. I'm real persistent. Anyway, assume that was pretty clear. Man, you really need to take some fish oil sups or something. That's what I call supplements. It's trademarked. Get some fish lube in that mouth along with those dermal denticles. Because right now you're on a one-way ticket to Dementia Town. Care? Oh, I don't care. But I wouldn't take it personally. I don't care about anything. Once you understand the universe is me, I'd know. Oh, well, sure. But VidBucket has 253,000 graphic car crashes. Speaking of which, we really should start streaming. Jeez, what is it with you and talking? We are talking. Our mouths are flapping and pointless information is being exchanged. See? Hope? Wait, is she here? Have you talked to her? Nothing. Forget. Look, talking's just not what I do. I watch sick-ass vids of and if you want to hang with this smoldering smoke show, you're gonna have to love doing that shit too. Forever. Yeah, dork, forever. until the sun burns out, or I get... My lunch was really spicy, so personally, I know what I put my money on. Now, are you finished? Because I've got a long list of meaningless crap I gotta get to.
Doug, for the first time since you've met him, seems slightly taken aback.
Excuse me? I'm not a worthless piece of crap.
Are those tears glimmering in those dark eyes?
Where's this even coming from? Why are you doing this? We're hitting it off, making a real connection. And now you're yelling at me and calling me names? God, this is just like her all over again. After I promised myself I'd never get in this position ever again. What? No, not Abby. I don't care about Abby. Look, I don't want to get into this with you. You obviously don't give a shit about me, just like she didn't, so just get out of here, okay? Leave me alone.